Hello, everyone, and welcome to our webinar on 5 marketing trends we're anticipating in 2025. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you also to Jodi and Dina and everyone on the Women in Energy team for providing me the opportunity to be featured. It's always a pleasure, and I greatly appreciate it. My name is Jodi Moore, and I am Consumer Focused Marketing's Brand Strategy Specialist. Consumer Focus is a marketing agency that specializes in the energy industry. I've been here for almost 7 years now, and I've learned so much that I'm excited to share with you today. I'm going to discuss some incoming trends that we're anticipating will expand as technologies continue to grow this year and beyond. We have artificial intelligence, AI, short form videos, promotions and giveaways, new data analytics technologies, and accessibility compliance. As we look ahead, the marketing landscape continues to evolve rapidly. In addition to exploring these 5 trends that are on track to shape the future of marketing, we'll take a look at how they can impact your strategic initiatives and marketing decisions. Trend 1, the transformative potential of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the world of marketing. It can automate customer interactions, personalize user experiences, and offer new and enhanced services that can save your business time and money. Lots of people and businesses are hesitant to use AI, and while I can understand that, I would encourage you to keep an open mind while we talk about the benefits it can offer your business. Lots of money is being invested into AI learning machines, and the technology is going to continue transforming the atmosphere in industries across the board. Learning about the current features now will help you stay up to date and to be prepared for what's to come in the future. Let's take a look at some real-world examples of AI applications that are making their way into the marketplace. The first one is call tracking. Call tracking allows you to track and listen to phone calls coming into your office. It can also help you quantify where leads are coming from so you can invest your marketing budget in the channels that are providing you the highest return on investment. We'll dive into this more when I talk about marketing trend number 4, but for now, let's talk about artificial intelligence's role in call tracking. An AI model has the capability to analyze and transcribe recorded phone calls and voicemail messages for valuable insights such as the name and number of the caller, important points such as why they're calling and what they need, and the overall tone of the call. Glancing at a bullet list summary of a voicemail is always going to be faster than re-listening to the message. Now, AI technology is getting more and more accurate, but if you're anything like me, you'll likely want to double check your AI's work to make sure nothing slips through the cracks. After all, these are your valued customers that you've worked hard to obtain, and you don't want to adopt a new technology and have it drop the ball. Fortunately, it's not a one or the other type of situation. You can listen to the message for the first time, but use AI's summary and notes to quickly and efficiently refresh your memory of the call, or pass along information to the applicable department of your business so the call can be attended to. These notes can also be copied and pasted into the customer's file so you don't have to write them manually, saving valuable administrative time. Another use of AI is customer service. Now, you may be thinking, hold on, Jodi, customer service is one of the few things that can't be automated well. And I see where you're coming from again, but I do think that there's a time and place where AI can supplement traditional customer service to provide a seamless experience for your patrons. Will you stay with me while we look at an example? Before the holidays, I ordered a custom photo mousepad from Walmart.com. Not this one, but similar. I shipped it directly to my friend's house because I wasn't going to see him before the holidays. But the shipping address, which I carefully typed in, switched automatically to my address when I entered my billing information. I noticed the error when I saw the order confirmation email, and so naturally I went to figure out how I could correct it. A deep sense of dread filled me as I imagined myself sitting on hold for an hour or more, and this was right before Christmas, so an extremely busy time. But then I noticed Walmart has a live chat option on their site. I could tell immediately that it was run with AI, so I was a little hesitant, but motivated by the ear-bleeding power of terrible hold music, I decided to see what the AI chat was capable of. It took me less than 60 seconds to learn that you cannot change a shipping address after the order has been placed. You have to cancel the order and reorder the same item with the new address. So, long story short, the AI chat told me what I needed to know in a matter of seconds, and I didn't take up any time on the CSR's end. I was thrilled to learn this so quickly. I was able to get on with my day without having to make a phone call, which requires time, quiet, and energy that I frankly don't have sometimes. There are other benefits of AI customer service too. First, 24/7 availability. Have you ever called for customer service only to get the dreaded "you've reached us outside of business hours" message? Whew, does that make my blood boil? Well, AI chatbots remove this issue from the equation because they're available around the clock. They also offer faster responses. Unlike humans who have to think about and type out their responses, AI chatbots offer instantaneous answers to anxious customers waiting on the other end of the computer. And similarly, reduced wait times. Faster responses mean shorter wait times, with bots being able to answer many customer inquiries at the same time. This can improve customer satisfaction, retention rates, and even new customer acquisition when implemented strategically. Now, if you're still feeling a little hesitant, I get it. I think it's important to add that AI chatbots don't have to replace your CSR team, and they shouldn't. They can simply be used as a first line of defense, so to speak, so that your CSRs have more time and energy to dedicate to customer inquiries that require a more personal touch. AI can be used similarly to answering machine messages that list the company's location and hours before sending the call through to a real person. It's a way to screen simpler questions and pass the more complex ones through to the people who can handle them. Next, I want to talk about AI-powered personalization. AI is redefining how fuel marketers interact with customers by allowing you to offer a highly personalized experience with very little legwork. I have some examples of personalizable experiences listed here, which include product recommendations based on the customer's equipment age and fuel type, customized emails based on their specific circumstances, and dynamic ads that respond to user behavior and preference. We're already seeing this implemented in large companies like Netflix and Amazon, and I don't know about you, but I actually do find it helpful at times. If I've just finished a show and I'm not sure what to watch next, I often browse the similar shows section of my streaming services to see what other people with my interests are watching. There's no reason we shouldn't leverage the same technology here in the energy marketing space. As more companies utilize AI-driven personalization, the trend will gain more research and funding, making personalized marketing more relevant and effective as machine learning helps tailor the service to our needs. And customers will come to expect it as the new standard for online searches. Another AI functionality is predictive analysis and customer lifetime value. Predictive analytics use AI to forecast customer behavior and optimize marketing strategies. By analyzing historical data, AI can estimate customer lifetime value, CLV, which will allow marketers to identify and prioritize high-value customers. This will help us learn where to focus our upselling and retention efforts. This is a trend that will allow and empower businesses like yours to make more informed decisions and optimize your marketing investments. Another way that artificial intelligence is revolutionizing ad buying is with programmatic advertising, which automates the process and optimizes ad placements in real time. And lastly, AI-driven dynamic pricing will modify rates based on market demand, competitor pricing, and even customer behavior. This adaptability will help our businesses remain competitive and responsive to changes within the market. Trend 2, continued dominance of short-form videos. Short-form content has seen explosive growth in recent years. It has become a dominant force in digital marketing, driven by platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. By the end of this year, around 82% of internet traffic is expected to be video-based, with a substantial portion of that video content being classified as short form. In addition, and remember this one, it's important, 72% of consumers prefer watching videos over reading text when learning about products. So let's take a look at why short-form videos are so effective. First, attention span compatibility. With average attention spans dropping to just 8 seconds, short-form videos are ideal for capturing and maintaining viewer interest. High engagement rates. Short-form videos generate 2.5 times more engagement than long-form videos. This is likely because shorter videos mean people are more likely to watch the whole thing, and calls to action, which normally come at the end, are seen more often, driving conversions. Cost-effective production. These videos can be produced using just a smartphone, making them accessible to businesses of any size. Algorithmic advantage. In 2025, platforms such as Instagram and Facebook are prioritizing short-form content, increasing visibility. And lastly, shareability. These videos are not only engaging, but also highly shareable, making them a powerful tool for marketing and brand awareness. Let's apply this trend to practical topics within the energy industry, like checking tank gauges, shutting off the gas, performing no-heat troubleshooting methods, and things along that line. You could easily create a 30-second video demonstrating how to locate the tank gauge, reading the gauge accurately, explaining when to order a refill based on the fuel type, and a call to action to place an order or sign up for automatic delivery. Another idea is a 30-second video demonstrating a visual fuel tank inspection. Show the customer how to check their oil tank for wet spots, outdated feed lines, rust, and unstable legs. Let them know how to get in touch with you to request an inspection or a second opinion. And then finally explain what the customer can expect after they reach out to you. Next, shutting off the gas. Explain the smell of propane gas. Show them how to locate the main gas valve under the lid of the propane container. Demonstrate proper technique for turning off the gas. And then include a few top safety precautions to consider, like what else to do if they smell gas. Last example is no-heat troubleshooting. Have you ever gone to a customer location for a no-heat call, only to find that the customer had turned off the emergency switch at the top of their stairs by accident? These are solvable issues. Develop a series of 60-second videos covering things that the homeowner should check for if their heat goes out, such as checking the thermostat settings and charging the batteries, inspecting circuit breakers, locating the emergency switches, how to check their fuel supply, and where to find the furnace reset button. So these are just a few ideas you can get started with, but take a stroll around your facility and check out what your team is working on each day. See if a video would be beneficial for customer education, brand awareness, or sales. The only limits are the bounds of your creativity. Here are some practical tips for creating effective short-form videos. Focus on authenticity. Create relatable content that resonates with your audience. Experiment with formats. Try different styles to see what works best for your brand. Optimize for mobile. People are watching short-form content on smartphones, a vertical screen. This means vertical orientation for filming, or at the very least, the most important content in the middle strip of your horizontal video so it can be cropped. Use captions. Many users watch videos without sound when in public, so include text overlays for any critical information that has been communicated verbally. Speaking of sound, incorporate trending audio. Leverage popular songs or sounds to increase discoverability. If you have young team members, this is a great chance to ask them what songs are trending and go from there. Include a clear call to action at the end of each video. Always give the audience a next step, and keep in mind that easier next steps are going to get you more results than harder ones. Instead of asking customers to schedule an installation, prompt them to request a quote. Rather than asking them to place an order, let them check today's fuel price. Once you get them on the phone, they're more likely to follow through and make a purchase. Share existing videos. If you're camera shy, don't go anywhere. You don't have to create the videos yourself. You can always share short form videos from platforms like PERC, the Propane Education and Research Council. Though they won't have specific calls to action for your own business and goals, they can be a great way to get a start in the video marketing sector without investing a lot of time or energy into filming things yourself. And you can always put your call to action in the caption of your post. Once you're comfortable with this, you can use PERC's materials as an outline for what you might want to film. Practice replicating PERC's videos until your team is comfortable enough to start filming footage that is more directly related to your goals, such as the benefits of automatic delivery or why to schedule a spring HVAC tune-up. And lastly, consider various platforms. If you're wondering which platform to use, this will depend on your audience. Older generations tend to lean toward Facebook, while younger go for Instagram and TikTok. Facebook is the largest social media platform, so that's always a good option. For Instagram, people go here expecting to see photos and video, so that's a good option as well, depending on your target audience. And keep in mind, too, that if you're making videos for one platform, you can share them across all platforms. It doesn't take much longer, but it does expand your reach quite dramatically. The bottom line is that by leveraging the power of short-form videos, you can effectively communicate important information about things like tank gauges, gas shutoff procedures, and no heat checklists in an engaging and easily digestible format. Remember to tailor your content for your specific audience and consistently analyze performance to refine your strategy and make the most out of your efforts. Trend 3, the power of promotions. Today, I'm going to be discussing promotions held on social media, since this is a popular marketing platform that's regularly used to host fun sales giveaways and other campaigns. However, I want to make a quick disclaimer that promotions can be held and advertised via any channels that you see fit, whether that be on your website, in your email marketing, or even through a snail mail campaign. But today we're focusing on digital promotions. In order to properly dictate the power of promotions, we have to do some background on the importance of social media marketing for fuel companies. Then we'll look at promotions specifically. The fact of the matter is, your customers want to be able to engage with you and see your presence on social media platforms. The biggest platforms are Facebook and Instagram, with some companies also finding success on LinkedIn, X, and TikTok. Let's discuss Facebook as a key platform for customer engagement. Facebook is a crucial site for marketing due to several key factors. Here are the primary reasons why Facebook stands out as an important website for marketing. First, massive audience reach. Facebook is the largest social media platform with 3 billion monthly active users. This vast user base allows you to target a larger quantity of users overall and helps you reach potential customers across various demographics, interests, and locations. Facebook also has precise targeting options on its advertising platform, which means that your business can target specific audiences with surprising accuracy. You can filter your audience by age, gender, location, interests, and even behaviors. This precision increases the likelihood of engagement and conversion because you can target the people most likely to purchase your services. For example, oil users on the Massachusetts South Shore who like purchasing things online. In addition to the precise targeting options, Facebook also supports an array of advertising formats, such as images, videos, text-only posts, carousels, and stories. You can test out different methods and see which resonates best with your audience. Facebook advertising also offers flexible budgeting options that make it accessible for businesses of all sizes. Companies can set their budgets according to their marketing goals and use detailed analytics to see how effective their campaigns were and determine their return on investment. Facebook is also a great platform for you to engage with customers directly. You can respond to inquiries, gather feedback, and even foster community through interactions on your page. This will help drive customer engagement and brand loyalty. The great marketing experts always say, show up where your customers are spending time. And they're spending time on social media. Even if a customer doesn't engage with your post, they may see it. You can get data on impressions, which means the number of people who saw your post or ad. This is all very low-cost marketing that strengthens your online presence. Next, let's talk about data-driven insights. Not unique to Facebook, but still important to talk about. You can track the performance of your ads in real time. You can analyze data to understand customer behavior and refine your strategies for maximum effectiveness. And lastly, domain authority. According to SEO site Moz, Facebook has a very high domain authority score and is typically considered to be near the top of the scale at around 96%, indicating a high level of trust and authority in the eyes of search engines. This is due to its massive user base and extensive backlink profile, essentially meaning that Facebook is perceived as one of the most authoritative websites on the internet. This means that when you link to your website from Facebook, it has a high impact on your SEO due to Facebook being a site that is considered extremely trustworthy. So now that we know why Facebook is such a great platform for marketing, let's get into specifics on promotions and giveaways. Giveaways and promotions are great for a lot of things, including increased brand visibility and reach, also enhanced customer engagement and loyalty. And my personal favorite, the opportunity to collect valuable customer data customized to your goals. Want to build an email list? A giveaway can help. Want to gain more social followers? It can help with that too. Want to sell more gallons? A promotion will do that. No matter what your marketing goals are, you can tailor a promotion or giveaway to help you. Quick interlude here. I've mentioned promotions and giveaways so far, so let's take a moment to distinguish between the two. We're going to use the term giveaway to mean a freebie, a bonus that your customers can win through a random draw when they complete an action that you've requested. Now, I see and hear businesses all the time saying, we're raffling off whatever. But I would warn you to pay attention because wording is important. A raffle means that customers pay to enter, which some entities consider to be gambling. So usually this use of this term is limited to nonprofit organizations. A contest is judged by skill, but a giveaway is a random draw, no purchase required, where the winner is chosen randomly. So I recommend you call it a giveaway. I have some examples here of prize types for a giveaway. You could give away fuel gallons, branded merchandise, I see shirts and hats commonly, and gift cards or other external non-company prizes. We recommend virtual gift cards so it's easier to send to the winner and you don't have to mail it or coordinate the customer coming to pick it up. And then we'll define promotion as a sale or a discount that you give your customers to incentivize them to complete an action. Similarly to a giveaway, this can be used to help you reach your goals, no matter what they may be. Some examples of promotion types for fuel companies could be fuel discounts, whether that's a per gallon discount or a dollar amount off an order. Refer a friend deals, usually you would offer a reward for the referrer and the referee. New customer offers, and flash sales. There are a lot of similarities between promotions and giveaways too. They can help you meet your goals by getting customers to complete an action. They generate excitement around your brand, and they foster goodwill and customer loyalty. So let's look at some tips and tricks for giveaways and promotions. First, create visually appealing content. You want to catch the eye and get customers to stop scrolling and actually absorb the information. Next, put it everywhere. Your website, social, emails, Google listing, everywhere. Use clear and concise messaging. I'm tempted to expand upon this, but I'm going to leave it at that. Implement targeted advertising to reach your ideal customers. Like we talked about earlier, you can use paid ads to target, for example, oil users in the greater Boston area. Encourage sharing as a condition of giveaway entry. Many of your customers are going to be Facebook friends with a lot of people in physical proximity with them, which also means that they will be in your service area. So this is good targeted marketing, which doesn't cost you anything extra. Keep the prize in proportion with the ask. One of our clients has a long customer survey each year to gather information about what they're doing well and what they can improve upon. And it takes some time for customers to fill it out. And so therefore it requires a larger prize to incentivize customers to do it. If customers just had to like a Facebook post or enter their email address, the prize could be smaller and generate the same amount of interest. Set terms and conditions. They don't have to be fancy, but they do have to exist to protect you. For example, set a minimum gallonage when doing a dollar amount off your order promo. If you say $10 off your fuel order with no minimum, there will be people who order $10 worth of fuel. Theme giveaways around holidays and company benchmarks, such as your company anniversary, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's, Thanksgiving, back to school. And don't be afraid to get creative and have fun with it. Celebrating 50 years in business, give away 50 hats to the first 50 people who share the Facebook post. Everyone's going to rush to share it, and then they're going to wear your hats around with your company logo. When people ask them about the hat, they're going to tell them they got it for free from you. Talk about goodwill. So give it a try. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Just pick up a gift card at a local restaurant and share across your marketing channels that one person who signed up for emails will be chosen randomly at the end of the month to win the gift card, with instructions on how to sign up for emails. You can always make it more involved by using data analytics and paid advertising to garner more entries, but I want to encourage you not to be too intimidated to start, even if you start simple. All right, trend 4, using new technologies and data analytics to drive marketing decisions. In this day and age, technological advancements are happening at a faster rate than ever. Think about it. 50 years ago, if you had told someone that in the future they could have a pocket-sized device that would allow them to access any piece of information they could imagine, you would have blown their mind. This is just one example of how new technologies are revolutionizing the services that we can provide, as well as how we market them. Along with new technology grows data analytics collection and analysis tools. This can transform how we make decisions in the marketing sector. So why does it matter? Who cares? The shift to online living has been happening since the rise of the internet, but COVID really kicked it into high gear. Ever since the remote work migration of 2020, we've all become comfortable and familiar with navigating our lives digitally. We can order groceries online, host remote watch parties with our friends, and get all of our work done more quickly and efficiently than ever before. Because we're all spending more time online, data analytics has skyrocketed in quantity and accuracy. By leveraging these data and analyzing them effectively, we can gain deep insights into customer behavior, optimize our marketing strategy, and improve our return on investment. Data analytics allow fuel marketers to understand their customers on a much deeper level. By analyzing customer data, businesses can create more effective buyer personas and tailor their marketing efforts accordingly. Customer data collection can be used for a variety of things, including strengthening your email list. If you collect and store information about your customers, where they live, what they purchase, fuel types, equipment age, service history, etc., you can segment your email list and send direct and specific marketing materials to the customers to whom they apply. According to data from MailChimp and the DMA, segmented email campaigns can see a 100% higher click-through rate and a 760% increase in revenue compared to non-segmented email campaigns. So here are some examples of ways energy companies could segment their lists. Location, if you want to sell more fuel locally. Current customers, to whom you could send testimonial requests, refer a friend deals, and thank you messages. Income level, maybe, if you're offering financing opportunities. Fuel type for delivery reminders and safety information. Age of heating system for messages such as you're due for an upgrade. And targets for new customer offers. Let's talk about some other ways to leverage data. Real-time data monitoring. Analyzing campaign performance data allows us to identify which strategies are working and where we have room for improvement, so we can adjust our marketing strategy and budget to more effectively capture the customer's attention. Predictive analysis. Predictive analytics are a game changer when it comes to marketing. It allows businesses to forecast future trends and customer behaviors so we can create more proactive and targeted marketing strategies. Customer retention. Predictive analysis helps identify what drives customer loyalty, allowing businesses to proactively prioritize the services that customers prefer. Research shows that a mere 5% increase in customer retention rates can boost profits from 25 to 95%. Your current customers already like you, so selling more to them will always be easier than acquiring a new customer. Personalization at scale. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are enabling businesses to hyper-personalize their marketing at a massive scale, larger than ever before. These technologies can analyze unbelievable amounts of data to predict individual customer preferences and behaviors, allowing for highly targeted content and offers. Real-time decision making. Have you ever run a marketing campaign, but by the time you have a chance to stop and look at the outcome data, you feel it's too late to strike again and produce the same results? The ability to make decisions based on real-time data is going to be critical this year. Clickstream analysis. This is a technique that tracks users' clicks and navigation on websites, providing instant insights into user behavior and preferences. Marketers can use this information to optimize user experience and engagement in real time. And finally, A/B testing. Data analytics enables more effective A/B testing, allowing marketers to experiment with different strategies and assess their impact on consumer responses immediately. To harness the power of data analytics in your marketing strategy, here are some actionable tips. Invest in robust analytics platforms that provide comprehensive insights into customer behavior and campaign performance. Utilize AI and ML, machine learning, technologies to automate data analysis and uncover deeper insights faster and more efficiently. Implement real-time monitoring tools so you can see data quickly and make on-the-spot adjustments. Prioritize data privacy and security to maintain customer trust and comply with regulations. And lastly, invest in training or hiring data analytics experts to effectively interpret and act on the data that you collect. The impact of leveraging data analytics in marketing are clear. Increased marketing productivity. Companies like Clarity Seed have saved up to 40 hours per month on marketing reporting by automating data integration. Improved ROI. Data-driven marketing helps you target customers and allocate resources more precisely so that you can make the most out of your marketing spend. Competitive advantages. Businesses that leverage data analytics can adapt quickly to changing market conditions and outmaneuver competitors who are relying on more traditional methods. And drive continued growth. You do not want to be left behind when other companies are implementing these strategies. Investing in the right technologies and developing the skills to leverage data effectively will be invaluable in what I believe is the most competitive landscape that we as digital advertisers have ever seen. All right. And last but not least, Trend 5, search engines heightening standards for ADA compliance. Website accessibility, also known as e-accessibility, means to make websites usable by everyone, including people with disabilities. Disabilities can refer to physical disabilities, such as motor limits that restrict the use of a mouse and keyboard, lack of vision or hearing, screen reader usage, socioeconomic restrictions on bandwidth and speed, cognitive impairments, and more. And before we dive into some SEO benefits of accessibility, I would be remiss not to touch on the moral aspect of this. Web accessibility keeps the internet useful and usable to everyone, regardless of ability. This is a way for us to respect the rights of individuals and assist them in using our products and services equally to those navigating the web traditionally. Though accessibility is not a direct ranking factor for Google, it does impact your SEO. Accessibility practices often overlap with good SEO practices, which leads to positive impacts on search rankings. This is what we call the indirect effect. Indirect SEO is about activities that won't make Google see your website any differently, but will bring in visitors who could take actions that will boost your rankings. It can be much less time consuming and costly than direct SEO. Proper accessibility, first of all, enhances user experience. Accessible websites tend to provide a better experience for all users, which can lead to increased engagement and improved SEO metrics. Improved search engine crawling. Accessible design features like proper headings and alt text make it easier for search engine crawlers to understand and index your website content. And finally, it leads to better metrics, such as lower bounce rates, increased time spent on the site, and higher organic traffic. Some studies have reported up to a 50% increase in organic traffic after implementing accessibility features. And SEMrush reports that nearly 75% of websites saw an increase in organic traffic after implementing accessibility features, with some experiencing growth of up to 50% in their organic traffic. Let's take a quick look at some ways that we can make sure our websites are accessible. First of all, make it compatible with screen readers. And by this I mean things such as having descriptive buttons and hyperlinks rather than using learn more as your anchor text. Instead, you might link to the words, visit our service plans page for more information. Additionally, the button text learn more is too vague, not to mention wicked boring, but the larger issue is that vague button text is inaccessible. Princeton University explained it well. They said screen reader users can press a hotkey to bring up a list of links on the page. These links are presented completely out of context. In a well-structured page, the list might read undergraduate program, graduate program, courses, whereas in a poorly structured page, the list might read click here, click here, click here. And while we're on the topic of hyperlinks, avoid using one-word hyperlinks or adjacent hyperlinks that touch. These are tough to click on small devices or for those with mobility impairments. Use inclusive language such as visit this page rather than click. Not everyone is clicking, and using more inclusive language can help provide a more welcoming atmosphere without alienating anyone. Providing alt text for images. This helps those with vision impairments get a full idea of what the page is about, including visual elements. Include off-page icons, like I have on this slide, when links leave your website, and have these links open in a new tab. That way the user can easily navigate back to your website if they want to. Label all forms so that people know what they're filling out. Ensure a color contrast. Color blindness can make certain color combinations hard to distinguish, such as green text on a blue background. And lastly, program responsively so that you can ensure the site can be zoomed without loss of content or functionality. And that brings us to the end of the top 5 trends. I'm going to do a quick recap of what we covered today. And while I do that, please feel free to open up the GoToWebinar chat box and type in any questions you might have on any of the topics we've covered today, or feel free to just share your thoughts. So today we explored 5 key trends that are sure to shape marketing as we settle into our new year routine. We looked at AI, short form videos, promotions and giveaways, data analytics, and ADA compliance standards. I would encourage you all to consider how these trends can be integrated into your marketing strategies to help your company, whether you're a marketing provider, fuel retailer, or HVAC service company. Stay ahead of the curve and make the most of your strategy this year. So it looks like we don't have any questions. So I just want to take a minute to thank you all for attending today's webinar. I hope you found it insightful and inspiring as you plan your marketing strategies for the coming year. If you have any further questions or need assistance, please don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is here on the screen, and you can also reach me through the follow-up email that will be sent out to everyone who registered. Thank you again, and have a wonderful day and an effective 2025.